Hello, 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 and welcome to Healthy is Sexy Sunday Dinner. I'm going to show you everything that I made this past Sunday. So let's start off with our homemade tomato soup. And first of all, the first step is the tedious steps, where we have to chop up everything that's in the tomato soup. We have tomatoes, carrots, red onion, yellow onion, garlic, a little bit of celery, also some green bell pepper. You want to take some grapeseed oil. I normally would use olive oil, but I ran out of olive oil. I put some salt, pepper, some cumin, and these silicone mats is what I'm using. I'll make sure I put the link in the bio. Put this in the oven for 45 minutes at about 400 degrees so you can get this yummy looking roasted vegetables. And I put this in a food processor, and as I was doing this, I realized that, you know, if you don't have a hand mixer, this is an option, or you can use a blender. Of course, if you have a high-powered blender, it will be much easier. And this is what I got from using the food processor. It didn't dawn on me. I forgot I do have a hand blender. Add your choice of milk. I personally like to use any nut milk, but soy milk I prefer. I got my hand blender out, and this is what I came up with. This tomato soup is nice and smooth. Everything's incorporated and is super yummy. Let's have a chai tea break real quick. So my son Zaire actually figured out that chai tea is actually tea, and kept asking me questions, and long behold figured out they can have chai tea. So this is how I make it. I normally would go to Sheetz, but what I did was I purchased this brand I'm going to show you shortly. I put hot boiling water into the mix with the powder. Use 1 powder per cup. And then I take some heated milk. You can froth this milk if you have a frother. I do have one, but boiling it works just the same. And this is soy milk. This is almond milk that I heated up. Then I took some more of the hot water because it wasn't full yet at a full cup. Poured it back into the same pot that I heated the milk in to get some of that yummy stuff on the side, and pour that in. So let's see how Zebros actually enjoyed their chai tea.
Alright, so we're going to try. First time, this is their first time having chai tea. I tasted it a little bit. It's pretty close, but let's see. You like it?
Yeah.
You like it?
That's why when you tell us about that chai tea, that's why you just...
Be quiet.
You know you're going to drink it all.
No, you're not. This is my thing. Find your own thing. They like hot chocolate.
And chai tea.
So I think I'm going to add maybe a little bit more milk next time, but this is very good. This is an alternative to me giving all my money to Sheetz. All right, don't forget to check us out, Healthy and Sexy TV. Peace.
Now let's get to our vegan cheese. So you can boil cashews, not boil, but soak them overnight. I boiled them for about 20 minutes, and this is what I came up with. I put them inside of my food processor after I boiled them, leaving just a tad bit of the water left over. Then I seasoned it up. I used salt, pepper, thyme, oregano, of course the star of the show, nutritional yeast. I use a great helping. I want to say I use about 4 tablespoons, and you want to add also some lemon. And yes, I broke my food processor. Anybody who wants to get me a Vitamix, I would really appreciate it. In a separate bowl or in a separate pot, first add cold water. I forgot to record while it was cold, and add in your agar powder. Agar powder is basically like a powder that will turn into a gelatin. I got that off of Amazon also. I will also put the link in the bio so you can purchase the same one. Now you want to let this boil on medium heat. It will begin to start to form. You don't want to add any more than about a teaspoon and a half of agar powder and about 3/4 of a cup of water. Let that mix in. What I did was take out the middle chopping blade, and once I took that out, I added a little bit of the sauce into the mix. But before I did that, I gave it another twirl inside of the food processor just to ensure the fact that my cheese sauce was actually done. So take the blade out. I don't like to waste any type of food. So that's why I've used that to just kind of get the agar ready for my cheese. So mix that together, get it ready. You'll start to see it begin to form, but just know once we start adding, it is going to start forming. So just pour in all of your cheese sauce into the agar powder. At this point, you do want to take your heat and put it on low heat. You don't want to have this on that medium heat because you don't want to overcook anything. And then all you're going to do is mix it up. If you're wondering why I'm using this cake mix top, I couldn't find my whisk because the whisk is one of the best things you can use for this, and that was the closest thing I could find. So keep adding everything, all your cheese sauce out of your food processor, and keep mixing. You want to continue to mix until you get a very smooth consistency. That consistency is going to be however you end up, however it looks is how it's going to end up. Now I did spray some olive oil spray into a tin bowl, one of my silver bowls, and just to prepare it, it probably wouldn't stick, but I wanted to make sure it wouldn't stick. So you want to add that into the pan and just get all that goodie out of there. And boom, that's how it's going to look before you let it set. Let it set for at least 2 hours.
The cheese, I put it in like a bath like this because I needed it to hurry up. Dump it out. Please let it be good. Oh my gosh, look at my vegan cheese. I am so excited. Let me cut it down the middle. Wow, look how it sets. I am so souped up. Wow, this is vegan cheese, guys. Let me give it a taste. It is a very good texture. Taste. Pretty good taste. It's soft. I think it should set a little longer. I'm going to go ahead and start toasting these up. Let's go.
Alright, lastly is our Brussels sprouts. I cut them in half, put a little bit of grapeseed oil in my grill pan, salt and peppered them up. Let them cook for about maybe 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Keep flipping them over. To be honest, those tongs did not really work for me, or tongs. Rather, use a fork. It's so much easier than using that. Then I just took some spinach and put it right on top. And I took my top from my tomato sauce bowl, I guess you can call it. And I literally just popped the top on there and let that steam itself, and did not add any additional salt and pepper. About 5 minutes later, this is what you have. Just mix them all together. And now it's time to assemble everything. Now, before assembling everything, of course, I had to get some green onion ready. And I had to get some green onion ready for that awesome, yummy tomato soup. So this is it. We had some homemade tomato soup, some vegan grilled cheese, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. Oh my gosh, healthy is sexy. And don't forget about that vegan cheese. If you want the specific recipes, don't forget to hang out over at Healthy is Sexy TV, where we upload all our recipes and different discoveries. Continue to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Healthy is Sexy TV, where we're making healthy food taste good. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Love you guys dearly. Healthy is Sexy.